So what is it we got on the bench here today? We got a vintage modified Telecaster that I got from Kijiji a few years ago on the cheap, and I'm going to be putting a Bigsby unit on it, and I got to make a few modifications to it before I do that. So here's some of the gear I got. I got a Bigsby B500. They're a little harder to find, but they're less expensive than the B5, but they're pretty much the same sort of thing. Of course, the screw holes don't match up with the B5. They're a little bit different, but everything else is pretty close. Got some locking tuners here, and I had to take one tuner off just to make sure these are the right size. I got these from Music Lily, not too expensive, about $30 odd. The tuners that are on this guitar have those classic kind of holes that you put them in and then turn it around. I've had trouble with the E string popping out. I did pull the high E out already, so I could see if the tuner was exact same. Also got a bridge from All Parts. I got this on eBay. It's the kind of bridge that allows for a Bigsby to have the strings slide into it. The original bridge, the Fender bridge, didn't have that, and I'd have to file it, and I didn't really feel like filing it, so I am going to put a new bridge on it. The pickups on this guitar aren't bad. It's got a Duncan designed in the bridge, and it's got this, not sure if it's wide range humbucker, but it says Fender on it. I've seen Squiers of this before, and they say Squier on it, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that. Maybe it's an older one that they actually had Fender authenticated humbuckers in. So I got the locking tuners in. It was a little trickier than I thought. The spacing in between where the screw goes is really tight, and I fumbled a few times. I found that you needed to have two tuners on at a time and tighten them in the middle. So I was going 2 by 2 until I was done, and it was a little bit tricky, but it's all done, and the old tuners are in the new tuner box. Gonna put string trees on, and it's a little bit different. These are roller trees. There's the roller trees, and there's the ones that are coming off, and I believe they're in the right direction that they've got to go. Yeah, so let's go. String trees are on, and I gave the neck a little bit of a conditioning treatment. Put the 0.25 shim in. I took a Sharpie around the edges to make it black, and I sanded down one side so it wouldn't stick out too much. Neck's back on with some pinup art, and all went pretty smooth so far. It's been flipped over, and tomorrow I'll do the bridge. Here's the bridge I got from All Parts, and I slowly duplicated the old bridge setup that I had from before, and that was kind of fun. I loosened the bridge, and now I'm going to take off the original bridge and measure up everything. Notice the brass saddles. They're quite nice and totally an upgrade. Getting ready to put things on, just got to tighten up the string. And here's the placement. Used an orange string in the E strings to see if it was centered. Put something called nut sauce on the nut at the top of the guitar, and I'm going to put a little on the bridge too. Well, this has been harder than training a fucking donkey, that's for sure. Yeah, look. Works, kind of tuned up. Been playing with the string height. It's really a beast of a different character. My God, they really put me through the ropes, stringing it up. Oh my God, in, under, over, in between. And there you go. Luckily, it holds tune a little bit too. So here's the SG I was talking about that I put the Bigsby B500 on with the Vibromate plate. aggressive. All in all, it went very well. Took 3 days, an hour each day. Did all by stages, the tuners first, the bridge, and then the Bigsby. I'm quite pleased with it. Might try to lower the action a bit, but it's not too bad. After playing the SG, I noticed the action was way lower in the SG. Might be the shim. Might have to take out the shim. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. All in all, quite pleased with it. Take 400.